I personally do not enjoy God of War 2018, and I prefer the original God of War games. What I do like is overanalyzing things that are happening in the gaming industry. One of the things that I tend to pay attention to each year is the Game of the Year awards hosted by Jeff Keighley. Each year I come together with some people and try to guess which game is going to be the one to take home the biggest prize. I even guessed when It Takes Two won the Game of the Year award last year. 2022 is not going to be any different. With the amount of games that came out that were literally revolutionary for so many genres, there is going to be a plethora of games to choose from when it comes to Game of the Year. I would like to say this before I delve deeper into this topic, which is something that should be obvious to anyone that likes any type of entertainment. You can't review something that you haven't even seen yet. And from this point is where I'm going to jump to the point that I'm trying to get to. Stop calling God of War Ragnarok Game of the Year of 2022. The release of Cyberpunk 2077 proved that we as gamers are too trigger happy when it comes to hyping up games, especially when they are from well-known developers like CD Projekt Red or, in this case, Santa Monica Studios. It is time for us to start understanding that game reviewing needs to be done a little different. Just like cooking, you have to let a game simmer. You have to let it boil, because if you want to really call something the greatest of the year, you have to understand it to its core and explain it to others and why you think that it is the greatest of the year. So when at every turn I take on the internet, I see gaming news outlets calling God of War Ragnarok Game of the Year of 2022, I am immediately pissed off. I don't know if there's a group out there that just collectively wants to see people being wrong about Elden Ring, or if people really think that God of War Ragnarok will be a God-sent masterpiece, which it might be, but that is for gamers to decide after the game comes out. Let me remind gaming journalists that this year was the year in which Monster Hunter Sunbreak, Elden Ring, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Neon White, and so many other amazing games were released. Why are we focusing on something that hasn't come out yet just because of two cinematic trailers and gameplay that looks close to identical to a game that came out 4 years ago? Don't get me wrong, it might be a very good game when it comes out, but I think calling it Game of the Year before it is out is a toxic mindset for gamers and journalists alike, and creates a very bad precedent for games to come in the next years. Not only are we putting even bigger pressure on the developers, but we are also setting up ourselves for disappointment if the game sucks when it comes out. If you want my honest opinion, it is more than obvious that Elden Ring will be the game to win Game of the Year this year. It is critically appraised, fans love it, and are still loving it since it already gave people enough time to decide if the game was really that good. To end this video on a good note, I just want to say that I hope all of you Ragnarok fans get the game you want and deserve, and I hope you enjoy it with a healthy mindset. Like and subscribe so you don't miss any future content. I talk about everything gaming related on this channel, and other than that, this has been the Retro Den, and I'm out.